Michaels came in an actual bag, grab bag. And Michaels, they have a variety, but and their grab bag's $19.99, where Mary Maxim's is $29.99. I'm okay with it, but I'm not as pleased as I am with the Mary Maxim, and this is why. This is Impeccable yarn, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, and I've used Impeccable before, and I like Impeccable. Um, it's not as this is actually softer than what I've got that I've bought. Um, this is really soft, and it's really and theirs came packed in plastic, like I guess they receive it, which I like that because it doesn't get dirty or anything. Where Mary Maxim doesn't do that. But this is some really nice colors together. It's called Napoleon, and I really like this. This is pretty, and it's very soft. It's not a rough like the other Impeccable I have. It's kind of rough, like Red Heart is sometimes, or a cheaper worsted weight is. But I really like this, and I'm glad I really got a lot of worsted weight yarn because I use that on my new cottage loom a lot, and I can do a lot with this. So I'm pleased with this. Um, then they sent me, and I know this is a cheaper yarn, and that's okay. I can put something with it, and this will be good around Christmas time or the holiday season. There's um, three skeins here, and each one is 364 yards, so that's a pretty good value right there. If you want red for something, maybe make a Christmas blanket or a Christmas throw or some scarves or hats or whatever. I made a bunch of Santa hats last year, and I had red and green and a white. So this may serve some purpose around Christmas, which is usable. And I like red. A lot of people don't like red, but I like red, so we'll see. So I got that. So there's three of them. There's three of the Impeccable. And I received this, which I have seen this on, at Michael's online, and I've never tried it, but I've tried the other regular Charisma. This is the Charisma Heather, and it's also in a plastic bag, and it's the same size, I think, as the other Charisma. This is a 5 bulky, the same bulk. It's 93 yards. I think the other one's 109 yards. The solid colors and the multicolors, the regular Charisma, but it's pretty. I like it. It would be pretty for holiday time too, which I'm kind of glad to get this holiday yarn. So I'm happy with that. And I can't find the hole in my bag. It's okay, I'm going to put it up anyway. And then I got this big old bundle of Bernay blanket yarn from Michael's in my grab bag. And pretty colors, the blues and the purples and the teals and greenish colors. And it's 200 some yards, I think. 220 yards, which, that helps me out. If I want to buy a blanket, hey, I got one ball. Or make a blanket, I got one ball. Or I can use it for whatever. I was kind of happy to get this because I've never really used Bernay blanket much. Uh, so it gives me something to kind of try differently. So I'm kind of happy to get this. And this, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This is their big super bulky yarn. And it's gray, which gray is good. Gray goes with a lot of stuff. I've got three of these. It's made by Loops and Threads. And it's 100% acrylic, and it's not but 21 yards. But I was looking at it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's twisted. But you could take this apart and it not be so thick, I would think, and use it like this, and then you would have 42 yards, which would be kind of good if you wanted to make a big bulky scarf, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is gonna be the biggest challenge, I think, trying to figure out what to do with this. But it's okay because it's something different that I've never used, and um, I'm kind of, you know, kind of brainstorming on what to do with this. If you had a Zippy Loom, the Zippies, I'm sure it would work good on the Zippies because it's really thick and it's real kind of spongy, squishy. It would really be interesting to use on a Zippy Loom, and you wouldn't have to use so much yarn. But it's kind of interesting. I'll come up with something. We'll see what happens. um, I know a lot of people make blankets out of this thicker stuff. Um, so it is hand wash warm too, which is good. Dry flat. Do not dry clean. Super bulky. 6. Dark gray color. We'll see. But anyway, let's see. I think I counted 16 or 18 in my Mary Maxim. So that's, let's say 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I've got 29 skeins of yarn here. And this was all Michaels. All this that you see here was Michaels. And there's 3 of these and 3 of these. And I'm pretty pleased. I'm not quite as pleased with Michaels as I am with Mary Maxim. I think Mary Maxim sends a better variety as far as colors and usable yarn. Michaels, eh. And you have to pay a little more for Mary Maxim. It's $10 more for Mary Maxim. But for me, just my opinion, personal opinion, it's worth it. If you want to try Michaels, try it, see what you get. I don't know that I would do this with Michaels very often. I would do it twice a year, where I would do it more with Mary Maxim in a year's time because of the variety you get. Even though they don't send you a lot of different weights of yarn, but I'm pretty pleased overall.